Hey guys, this is Magical Lady Duchess, and I am in Kansas City, Kansas. And today I went to a botanical here. I tentatively try to go to botanicals when I'm in a different city or state. And so I went to um, Botanical Santa Ana. I'll put the description down in the link. You guys make sure that you like, subscribe. As you know, over the past month, I have been kind of like over the road with my husband. Um, and we are from like hotel room to hotel room. He has his own trucking business, like a hotshot service. So anytime we go to a different location, let me turn this down. Anytime we go to a different location or a different city or a different state, I always try to find a metaphysical store, a botanical store, just so I can kind of connect to that extra element. You guys know how it is. You know, going into certain botanical stores and metaphysical stores, it is quite the experience. So that leads me to my conversation of today. So today I went to Botanica Santa Ana, and I saw a couple of videos of her before. Um, and so I said that when I went yesterday, I said that if I go there, I hope I get a chance to meet her. Um, so we went or whatever. And when I walked in, there was like another Hispanic lady, I'm assuming. And she wasn't in the forefront, like where you could see her. So I didn't think that she was there. So I was just kind of disappointed, but I was there to get some great witchy stuff anyway because I have work to do. And just because I might be kind of behind on my readings, there's like 3 or 4 people I need to read. I do not be behind on my work, and I will work whenever he stopped. I would get it done. So today I had to do. I have a couple of separation spells and a love spell, and yes, I will mix them and do them. The energy does not intermingle or anything. I mean, you can do it your way, but I try to get stuff done. So I'll start on it, and then I'll do what I can. Most of the stuff it burned down and everything the same night, and then if I'm going to do like a separation jar or a love jar to go along with the workings that I've already done, I will do that too. That takes like a couple of weeks for everything to kind of go or get congruently completed. And so this is a great start. This is to jump it off. So anyway, I went into her store, and I was pleasantly surprised that most of the products and lotions and oils and bathing stuff, she makes them herself, which is really, really cool. Because you always want to go somewhere where they are organically made and they're by the person who's botanical that it is. So let me not overstep myself. I'll show y'all something. So anyway, the first thing I got was this Haitian Thai candle. It was about $7, $8, I think. I've never really done a witchy haul video, but since I was talking about her store, I thought that I was talking about some of her products that I purchased. I also got these candles, that I'm actually going to do a love spell. And it's a new moon too, guys. So this is a great opportunity for you guys to put like new love, if you want a new job, if any new whatever. This is a great time to do something new because of the new moon tomorrow. I also found this little bitty love candle. Look, his little penis is sticking out. And then I found these wonderful things. These are separation candles. I hope you can see. There's like the heart, and they're like back to back, and they're like touching. I'm going to use one tonight. So I was pretty excited, and I bought all that I seen, because if she have some more, look, and if I was still here, I would buy them too, because I don't really see these in Dallas. I mean, I guess you can like Google them and buy them, but for the price I got them for, I thought it was a really good price. Then I got this and some of these. I should have got some black candles. I don't know why I didn't do that. I should have got some black candles. But I'm going to work with what I have. Because remember, y'all, the magic, these are just tools. The magic is in within you. So I use a lot of this stuff only because as a consumer or as a client, you guys want to see it. But, you know, you can manifest without all of this. You know, back in the day, they didn't have all this stuff. They really didn't. So anyway, I got like some red salt, which I don't hardly see that anywhere. And then I got like some bonding oil. That can go for either one. Bond of separation or bond of love. Remember that. I also got some red passion powder. And then last but not least that I want to talk about is this. She sells this. This is good for bad magic. If you want people to get away from you, if you want them to stop, whatever the case may be, this is what I'm going to use. And if you don't have parchment paper, you can actually, and I was told that you can actually use regular brown paper bags. Write their name on it 4 or 5 times. And rub some of this on there. You know, I add my own little spin to it. I've been to put that shit in a black jar and buried their ass. But anyway, back to the story. So, she came out and I got to meet her, and her energy was absolutely amazing. And I wanted to like run up and hug her, but I didn't want to seem like a fan, because a lot of times that's how people feel towards me. So it was really nice to meet somebody who I kind of felt that way towards. So anyway, she kind of came out, she introduced herself, and I was like, I know who you are, I've seen your YouTube videos, and I love your work. And so that was pretty much it. So she was like, okay, if you guys need any help, let me know. So she walks back into her office, and then she comes back and she says, I want you to meet some people. I want you to meet some people. I want you to come to the back. So I was like, okay, meet some people. Okay, well, I heard music playing in the background, so perhaps, okay. So I leave the things that I had purchased, and so I went back, and it was this huge altar room, and it was one of the most amazing, spirited places I had ever walked into. As you guys know, I have a beautiful altar room, but this, it trumped mine. I was like, I gotta step my game up now. My shit ain't nothing compared to this. So I was like, okay. And she was like, I want to do a cleansing and a small reading on you. Now, I have to be honest, I was very apprehensive about it, only because I'm a very hard person to read, and not many people are able to read me, like, at all. Like, literally, I have so many walls and blocks up, it's very hard to read me. So she was like, have a seat on like this brass looking, I think it was an elephant or something. And so I sit there, she told me to take my glasses off, and I was like, okay. And so she went into like cleansing me, and literally as it began, I'm not going to even front. I was like, if this is something negative, if this is something bad, if she's trying to be like a, you know, a vamp, an energy stealer, I don't receive it. I don't welcome it. If it's good spirited, I welcome it in my spirit. But if it's not, I don't. Like, literally, this is what I'm saying. I'm creating like this shield, this bubble over me. And you guys can do that too. Remember, we've talked about this. And so as I'm saying this and I'm listening to her words that she's saying, I felt at ease. And so I was like, okay, I can relax with her. And she's not trying to take anything from me or anything like that. And so as she began to cleanse me, and I instantly felt different. Like I felt like people say how I make them feel. It was nice to be on the other opposite of the spectrum of this. And yeah, my other earrings in the truck, but I just had to have an earring on. So anyway, after she got through doing that, and then she like turned the music down and she started to read me. And it's very hard, again, for me to be read. I'm not saying that I'm impossible, but I'm saying it's hard. It's impossible. And so she literally started reading me. And it made me cry because not many people can do that, and they can't do it successfully. But she did. She told me that I was blessed and that I did have a spirit behind me, or spirits behind me. And I just believe it's because I'm so dedicated to the deities that I use. I'm so dedicated to my ancestors. I don't never be in a position where I can't do from them, no matter where I'm at. Y'all know my husband's a truck driver, and when I go with him, it's hard to set up altars and stuff like that. But I will make an altar out of a towel, a cup of milk that I buy from the gas station, just something that I can give an offering to. I bought flowers last night so that I could make an altar tonight for the things that I'm going to do, because I never miss a moment to do that. So after she did that, I was so overwhelmed with emotions, and it was a good releasing emotion that she gave me, and it literally, like, it set me free to ascend even further in this. Because a lot of times for me, even though I know I deserve it, even though I know I keep a good heart and I keep a good spirit about it, it's still hard to accept that I have been given a gift. And it's like many of y'all, it's easy to downplay who you are. It's easy for you to be like, well, I'm okay, I'm good, instead of being who you are. I'm a priestess, and I'm a very good one. I'm not a scammer. Yeah, I'll be behind on some of my stuff, but I'm busy. But y'all know, when I get time, I take care of y'all. As a matter of fact, I take care of everybody. So my heart is always good. My intentions is always great. But at the same time, you never want to get like a big head, and for me not to be humble, because I try my best to stay humble, because I understand that you don't have to mess with me, you don't have to deal with me, and you choose to. So I appreciate that. And for that, I try to give you the best work that I possibly can. I'm not saying that a lot of stuff is going to happen overnight, but I do give it my all. Good and the bad magic. So after she read me, I wanted to give her offering, the offering that she had. She had so many different deities and goddesses. I had just bought some gold earrings earlier today. I had just bought some. That's why I gave them up. I was like, that's how much. And I was like, let me just bless you, because she didn't have to do it. She didn't ask me for nothing. She was like, it's not about the money. You don't have to give me anything. And I was like, please, let me bless you, because you blessed me. So I literally, after the reading was over with, she hugged me like 2 or 3 times, and I just hugged her back. And so my husband was waiting. And the weather's bad out here in Kansas, so it went on magical. So my husband was waiting in the lobby area, and so they had gave him some water, just the professionalism, okay? They had gave him some water, and so we were getting ready to leave, and I was like, well, I want to bless her. And I was like, what you got in your wallet? I literally just took out, and whatever was in her wallet, whatever was in my husband's wallet, I went and put it on her altar, because I don't like to touch money. She didn't either. I love that. Again, professionalism. And so she was like, whatever you put in the altar, she actually showed me how to bless the money so that I could get it back. That's something, like, people don't be giving up the game and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So after she showed me how to do it, I put the money in the altar, and she literally said, it's going to double. I'm going to finish that part in a minute. So she sees my husband, and she was like, you know what? No, let me do a cleansing for him too, because he looked like he needed. Literally, she went in there, and she started working on my husband and doing a cleansing for him. And then she called me in this other door to come in. So when she called me in to come in, she wanted my energy too for my husband. I'll shade to that, because it was amazing too. Absolutely amazing. For me to be able to give my husband energy like that, I've never worked on him before, y'all. Never. I've never done anything to him not like that. Yeah, I have the little hoodoo on him, but I ain't never did no work about like something else. So in that process, at that time, she was doing work on him. It was absolutely amazing to see the energy transfer from what she was doing, the release, and what I was able to put in it. It was just so much in that room that when I left out of there, I was just in tears, and she was too. It was just amazing. So if you guys are in Kansas City, go check her out. She's at 7323 Troost Avenue, Troost, in Kansas City, Missouri. 64131. Like, that's how great it was. And even after that, she was just like hugging me, and then she gives me like this bath. And she was telling me that one of my things is I don't do enough cleansing for myself. I do, but I don't do a lot of bathing rituals and stuff. So she was like literally giving me, she just gifted me this. And I was just like, bless you for that, because she didn't have to do any of that. She was doing all this stuff for me and my husband for nothing, just for the fact that I walked in there off the street. I could have been lying, I could have been making up shit, and she just did that. And you just don't catch people who did what she did, because there were a lot of questions that even I have, but unfortunately sometimes I don't have anybody to talk to. I don't have anybody to express that to, who's on another level. Most people I get, they are learning. They're just not the experience, and I'm not saying that they not equipped for it. I'm just saying sometimes I need somebody that's heavy in it with me. And so for me to meet her and for her to feed my spirit, and it did. She gave me confirmations about stuff that I had never even verbalized to anybody, not even to my husband. And she was able to confirm some things and work on some things with him. Some releasing things from him. Damon, wasn't she amazing?
Yes, she was. Very much so.
So I just wanted to say to her, Madame Laowe, and her name is Juliet Pierce. You can find her on YouTube. You can find her on Facebook. She was amazing. Like, I don't really find too many people that are like that. We went to Miami, and I went to Little Haiti, and they had a couple of metaphysical stores that was good. But unfortunately, a lot of them was about money. And they definitely weren't about helping you, or releasing you, or doing anything like that just for the sake of doing it. She didn't know who I was, and I'm not saying I'm all of that. I'm not. But I am saying that for her to reach out to me is because she knew I needed that in my spirit, and I did. So just I say to her, bless her. I love it. I love her, and I hope to meet her again. And like I said, if you guys are in Kansas City, Missouri, please go check her out. The Botanica of Santa Ana. She's open from Tuesday through Saturdays. I think she's closed on Sundays and Mondays. But it was an awesome experience. And I got some pretty amazing things. And, I mean, her products are phenomenal. So, I'm Magical Lady Duchess. And this was like a small, like, review slash story time slash telling about products that I experienced when I went to the Botanicals of Santa Ana in Kansas City, Missouri. Who knew in Kansas City they was holding a jewel like this? Because that is what she is. I'm Magical Lady Duchess. You can find me on Facebook in my Infinite Energy group. You can also go to my website at www.magicalladyduchess.com, and that's MAGICKAL ladyduchess.com. You can email me for readings and work. Also at magicalladyduchess@gmail.com, and that's MAGICKAL ladyduchess@gmail.com. Thank you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I'm only going to tell y'all the truth and direct y'all to people that can help y'all as well. I'm not greedy. I'm not secretive. I'm very transparent. And if I see good work, I'm going to tell you about good work. Point blank, period. And she is one of the best. She ain't paid me for this. I did it because I wanted to, because that's how much she moved me. And to tell y'all the truth, what I gave her today as a gift, it was tripled in less than 3 hours. Was it? Damn, like it was like 2 or 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Literally 2 or 3 hours later, what I gave to her, I got it back triple fold. That's it. That's all. I am going to do another video on this separation spell I'm going to work on. So I will do a video tonight about that too. But I just wanted to share the experience. Blessed be to you guys. Mote be as above, as so far beneath. Ashe. Amen. Love you guys. Bye.